Hi guys. Good morning everyone. Hi Miss Sheena. How are you? Hi Sweet Cheeks. Hi Miss Stephanie. Hi guys. Hi Whitney. Hi Dear Beer. Hi, good morning. Hi Cersei. Hi, haven't seen you in a while. Heavenly Rains, how are you all? Hey Heavenly Rains. Hi, living for my purpose. Good morning. Hi guys. Okay, so you guys tried to tell me I'm good. How are you? I'm good. Well, I'm good. Tired, but I'm good. Hi gals. How are you? Okay, you know I don't have my glasses on, so I don't have my glasses on. Hi Metaphysical. Hi guys. Well, thank you. Well, you're well. Good. Morning. You look so pretty and fresh. I felt you got sleep. I don't even know how. I really do feel tired. So, hi Mama T. Hi Soul of London. But thank you. I look refreshed. Soul of London is saying hi to everyone. Hi Scorpion Quinn. Carlene. Sorry about what happened in Canada. Really sucks. Welcome, God Loves Me. Welcome back, honey. Hi, Tracy, Mississippi love. Thank you. There's nothing like good down-home Southern love. You were surprised last night by my video, Erica So Fierce? Well, the one song that I really wanted you guys to hear was Knock Down the Wall or The Middle Finger to My President. I really wanted you guys to hear that one, because I think it's a song that we should be like chanting, and it should be our mantra, you know. And and Tyler was like, we should go to the airport. They should. They really should. And sing that song until it becomes the mantra for Trump's presidency and how the people feel about him. Oh, did you love it? Oh, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you that you love that song. I'm really proud of everyone at the Screen Actors Guild Awards, all the actors that decided not to stay silent and use their platform to speak out against Trump and the travel ban. Muslims, I love you. And too many Americans are speaking out on your behalf. I'm also so proud of the Muslim community for fighting. I am so proud of them. They're not coward, like, oh my God, like being cowardly, afraid of this big bad bully. They're like, no. So proud of you guys here in America. That's right, stick up for yourself. Welcome, Mary, 1887. All right, guys, let's get this party started. So Mischa Barton. No, okay, hold on, guys. Protesting cripples the economy. You have to protest. It cripples the local economy. If it cripples the local economy, then Trump can't get his money in the White House. The deficit matters. So you protest to cripple the local cities, who then have to communicate what the hell is going on in their cities. Your senators, your representatives, they have to worry about their local cities, not the White House. So you protest because it's your right. You protest because it monetarily cripples the economy in your local cities. And if your airports can't fly, if people can't get on their planes, you have a problem. And your people that represent you have a problem. Oh, by the way, 2018, November 6, 2018, 435 seats are up for grabs. 435, I believe, Republican seats are up for grabs. If these people don't do by you all, unroot them, unseat them, get them out. No. November 2018. November 6, 2018. 435 seats are up for grabs. Get those people out. If within this 2-year time frame, your people don't listen to you, and they act like they need their job so much that they're going to listen to Trump and be scared of Trump, not a problem. Vote them out. You matter. Your voice matters. So the Electoral College thought it was okay to put him in. You can get rid of your Republicans. Put in Democrats. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Anita. Please, God, register to vote. Because the next voting series, November 6th, that's an important one. The smaller ones are more important, trust me. Not the presidential one. The smaller ones are important. Boycott Pepsi and Disney. Why are we boycotting Pepsi and Disney and GM Motors? What's going on? Tell me. Hi, welcome, Sun354. Oh, yeah. Every single time Trump signs something and there's a sea of, men, and he don't think he doesn't listen, because the other day there was one woman in the group. I was like, oh, he really is listening. He's being a little boy, but he it doesn't look good with all these sea of men behind him. And sea of Caucasian men. It's not right. Yeah, thank you, Soul of London. Stop worrying about the big election. It's the smaller elections where your voice matters. Make it count. But don't worry. I have a funny feeling with everything that's going on just in the first week. I have a funny feeling people are not going to let Trump get away with this. My hair looks a mess. All right, guys. I'm back. Where'd you go? Welcome, 79 Candelo. Had to walk away from my desk. Oh, okay. Okay, so Mischa Barton, she's that pretty girl on, what show was she on, guys? We got our first too. Kamala Harris is our first senator. So proud of her. Watch OC? Ocean. That's the name of it? OC? Mischa Barton. I know her. She's real pretty. Okay, listen. Don't know. Ocean County. Okay, thank you, Heavenly Rains. Mischa Barton wound up right after her birthday, which was just not too long ago. TMZ got footage of Mischa Barton having a full-on meltdown on her patio. She's all right, Tracy. Yeah, I know she's all right. I'm not doubting that. She came out of the hospital saying that at her party, I believe she said, at her own party, she was slipped a date rape drug called GHB. My question to that is it true? Because she does have a history of meltdowns. So my question to that is, was it true? And she's like making this campaign warning women, and I'm concerned that it's maybe not true. Yeah, no. Like, I remember she's an actress, so let's see if she's lying. Kill her, Miss Bossy. I know. Let's see if she's lying, because she still has jobs out there, and it's just not going to look good if she went full on crazy. And also, you guys don't seem to realize these actresses and actors, they have to be insured. So if it turns out that she's having meltdowns, her insurance policy that the production company will have to pay will be enormous. So it does behoove her to say something like, somebody slipped me the date rape drug. Also, HIPAA laws prevent any medical authority to confirm that without her permission. So she actually just come out and say, oh, I just got out the hospital and this is what happened. Somebody slipped me the date rape drug. It doesn't have to be true. Because then it would be like, well, then why? Like, who hates you that much? It was your party. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was your party. 8, 9, 10. And I would think you would have people there that you love at your party, Misha. That's what I would think. And so I'm concerned that it's not true. I'm sick of these. I'm not going to say that. Oh, no, Heavenly Rains. We are not talking about rape. We're talking, no. We are not talking about rape here. We're talking about whether or not it's a lie. And that is two different things. Because if someone slipped Misha Barton the date rape drug, the objective would be to rape. But she was at a party. How would anyone know that that particular date rape drug would make her go crazy? Do you see where I'm going with this? If she was on a date by, her and another guy, totally different. I wouldn't even be doing this. I would not even be measuring this. I'd be like, oh my God, this is crazy. I have some concerns if she's lying. Because if she's lying, it works against women. Because she is now saying, I'm going to be the voice of the GHB drug, and I'm going to be the voice of women because this happened to me. Which, by the way, no one may be able to confirm because HIPAA laws prevent anyone from leaking any documents as to really what happened. So she gets to say, this is what happened to me. It was the date rape drug. I need to know if it's true. Now, you guys know I'm a girl's girl. Don't lie. Don't lie. I'm a girl's girl. Facing fear, subconscious release. Travel, romance, a potential. Disturbing, unwanted, or disturbing thoughts. Heartache and loss. Moving on. Heart chakra. She was looking for love. She was looking for love based upon her statement. She was looking for love. Not even sympathy, which I thought was ironic. She's worried about a loss. She's worried about a loss. This bleeding out her empire, whatever that means in terms of what her level of empire means. Moving on. I don't know what that means. Moving on. 9 of Cups. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, somebody is drinking something. Somebody is drinking something. Somebody is celebrating drinking something. I feel like there's mostly family there, mostly people that she loved. There is a man here in the past, but I'm not seeing just yet. Death. 6 of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. The Tower is showing up in her environment. Another man shows up. And a 7 of Swords. Something sneaky. She definitely ingested something. Multi-men. Yeah, she definitely ingested something. There is something here about drinking. This is a drink card, literally. This is, party drink card. And this is a drink card, right? She definitely ingested something. Again, another drink card. See, guys, I can be fair. This isn't what you think it is. Fool, another drink card. Foolish energy. And then she's down. God, I wish I knew who was at this party. A lot of confusion. Here's what I'm getting more than anything. More than anything, I don't think the date rape drug was given as a reason to rape. I think the date rape drug was given to induce a meltdown. Thank you. She was drinking like a fish. I think that it was heavy partying. I think it was heavy. The date rape drug may have been in her system, but I also think with the Tower card, I believe that it was more than. So I think the party had several things in the house, and the date rape drug was Does anybody know about the date rape drug? Like, listen, I think it was familiar people at the house. I promise you, it was not necessarily done on purpose. Not necessarily. I think that she was getting drunk. I think she was getting, happy. I think she was getting sloppy anyway. Was it men who did it? I have, guys, you're going to hate me for this. I actually have a woman that did it. I think it was someone that she knew intimately. I do believe that it was probably jealousy. I really do. I also think Misha has a bad attitude. Like, she's one of those girls that kind of think like her boo-boo doesn't stink. I really do believe that. And you could see that sometimes. I think there's a female there that she knows intimately that is sick of her mess. A water sign woman. I think she trusts this woman. I think there's a guy that maybe brought it in to the facility, to the party. Because I get this water sign guy next to familiar energy. So this tells me it's like somebody she knows, or a childhood friend, or somebody she's known more than 10 years. So here's what I'm getting. Okay, guys, here's what I'm getting. I'm getting that there was a potential for rape. I'm also getting that Misha may have saved her life by having the meltdown. I'm getting that when all is said and done, one of these two guys probably would have raped her. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that Misha Barton has hidden enemies. I'm also getting Misha, I think you need to be in rehab. I think you already have some drug issues. I think people know your weaknesses. I think you need to get your mental health under control. Again, I think people know your weaknesses. I think you have hidden enemies. I don't think you're safe. I think the people closest to you might hate you. That's what I'm getting. This is my final outcome. It was sneaky. They wanted to take something from her. I think they wanted to attach themselves to her empire or something like that. It sounds crazy, but Misha, I don't think you're safe. I think you have hidden enemies. I think it has something to do with work or people that you work with that maybe you don't necessarily know that well, but you feel like you know them that well, but you really, really don't, but you feel like you do. I think Misha may have saved her life by having a full-on meltdown. And I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to it. I think there was a lot of drinking. And I don't think it was a date rape drug where, like, it's a guy and a girl and he slips something in her until she relaxes herself. I think the mix might have been too strong for Misha. And then on top of it, there was other things that were going on, drug-wise, drinking-wise, and by the grace of God, I have to say it this way, she went bananas, and that's kind of like the grace of God. The thing that also saved her is that she already has some mental illness issues, and so her body that's her go-to place for her body. Her body reacts, like, outwardly. Instead of what they were hoping, which is that she would just pass out, everybody go home, and then this guy would have raped her. And she may not have had proper memory of it on top of it. So, Misha, I think mentally you're a little Kanye West right now. I'm getting here that you need... Okay. I think you need healing, Misha. I also think you need to face your fears. Face your fears about your mental illness. I think you need to own it. I also think you have some drug or alcohol issues. You need to own it. I think you can walk away from your drug and alcohol issues. I really, really do. Who said that? What? And it does, for me, it does come in a form of, some sexual energy. And I also think you need peace of mind. So, Misha, I don't know if you have a job right now. I know you have some cable channel or some travel channel. I think you need to stop. Seriously. I think you need to stop. I think you need to go home. I think you need to rest. I think you need to be around your mama. I hope she's still here to support you and love you and help you to sleep until you're mentally capable to go back in. I think in order for you to be mentally capable to go back in, you need to honor your mental illness. And I really think you need some rehabilitation. So, I'm sticking to that. And what I'm going to predict at this point is that is exactly what's going to happen. I really think she's going to get herself clean, and I really think she's going to get a handle on her mental health issues. Yeah, I do have a dog. Tracy, does she have angels watching over her? I would kind of say yes, because ironically, her meltdown was her savior. And I would think that can only be God or her angels or her guides. Like, everything that looks bad isn't bad. Good or bad, God is in the details. All right, guys. I thought I would see the opposite. I thought I would see that she was a liar. That's a good question. Will someone get arrested? No. I think she's going to have to figure out for herself. I think she's going to have to, put their faces up on a board and try and figure out, who her hidden enemies are. No. Sometimes, Misha, when you have a situation like you had, you get rid of all of your friends. You start over. You don't even keep them. You start over. Will someone eventually get arrested? Only if a confession comes out of this. There's a potential for someone to get arrested. Unfortunately, I also see that it's another star. I see it's someone who is trying to be like her, is her, something like. Okay, so that's it, guys. Yeah, ironically, it was a female that helped set this up. All right, Erica. I know I wanted to do that a month ago. Has anybody seen her lately? Oh, let me get rid of this person. I just don't have time. Thank you for coming on and bothering me. Hi, Intuitive Waters. Are you late? All right. Hi, 30 plus. Good morning. All right, guys. I'm sticking to it. I believe Misha. Sorry. I believe Misha. I don't think she was lying. I think she has hidden enemies. I think somebody's trying to break her. Misha, I also think you're very easy to break. You kind of have a mean girl attitude, and which means you're not watching, you're not protecting yourself. Thank you, Soul of London. Oh, thank you, Sweet Cheeks. Thank you, Soul of London, 818-985-2010. Sweet Cheeks, thank you for blocking some of those people. But it's okay. It is what it is. Can you pray for my job interview tomorrow? Sure. June 3/21. June 3/21. June 3/21. I'm going to pray that God goes before you. I am going to pray that the words that come out of your mouth comes with already knowing that you get asked questions that are filled with your personal knowledge. I'm going to ask that Jesus speaks for you on your behalf. I also want you to trust the process. Oh, thank you. I want you, June 3/21, to trust the process. Go in with confidence. Do your best. Walk out knowing that you've done your best. And call it a day. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye. Because girls are evil to each other. Could we stop being evil to one another, guys? We have to support each other, especially in this Trump climate. No more. We have to support each other. Bye, guys.